What's going on, YouTube? It's your host Bruce GNT, and we're back at it again. Another body cam footage video. This one, yet again, on a plane, people acting up. I guess people do not have the fear of being on a no-fly list. I don't know why, I don't know how, or people just lack self-control. Because I'm pretty sure this person right here is drunk, or at the very least, some type of mentally impaired. Because there's no way you're gonna act this way and then put yourself in this situation and then not have something wrong with you. So let's not waste any time. Let's jump into the video and discuss.
Airport staff try to kick a CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company off their plane. When officers arrive, it just gets worse.
So we've declined all the other passengers. He's refusing to come out of his seat.
Is this an inbound or outbound?
Outbound.
Also, it's taken off.
It was trying to.
Is he intoxicated?
It was believed he was intoxicated, but he wouldn't come out, so we could evaluate him. First, he passed out in the seat, and then when we tried to get him off, he woke up. He didn't know where he was at, but he's talking to everybody, making noise, videotaping the whole thing. He said, "Bring on the sheriff." He sure did.
Okay.
So they want you off the plane, okay? For whatever reason, they...
I have no idea why. And I have no idea why.
So you want to hop off and come talk to us out there?
No, I don't. No, not at all. I have no idea why. No one's...
You see, I usually talk shit about the other airlines, but this is Delta. I know this is Delta. I'd be pissed. Like, you making me late for my flight. I got a deplane because of your ass. I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed. And you're like you're CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company. What? You don't know how to catch sense? You don't know how to act right and just be a decent human being? You gotta act like a fool? Come on now.
said anything to me.
What was the initial reason he didn't want? Because he was...
The crew felt like he was intoxicated because...
And he was unfit to fly, basically.
Right, but we tried to evaluate, but he refused to even come out to the
All right, Mr. What's your name?
Navarre.
So the reason why they wanted you off the plane, they just told me.
Why?
Because they believed you were intoxicated based on... Hold on. Let me finish, okay? So Delta, if they think you're intoxicated, unfit to fly, they have the right to ask you to leave, because once you go up in the air, your intoxication level gets worse and you could get sick.
Can you give me I'm not intoxicated in any way, shape, or form. Can you give me an intoxication test right now?
What do you mean?
A breathalyzer. I'm not intoxicated.
Okay, so why would they believe that?
I have no idea.
Did you consume any alcohol today?
One drink on this plane.
Okay.
One drink.
You take any narcotics?
No.
Okay, so then why would they believe
I
that
have no idea.
So
no idea.
Why don't you tell me your side of the story real quick before we go on?
I have no idea.
Okay, so...
Do you have a breathalyzer? I'll take it.
I don't have one on me right now. Hold on. So at this point, they want you off the aircraft, okay? Because they deplaned this whole entire plane that's going...
No, they just did that 2 minutes ago, and
okay,
I don't know any answer to why. We just go to Madison, and I'll be good. I'll take a breathalyzer if you have it. Okay. I have no idea why they're doing this today.
Do you take any medications on a daily basis that made you fall asleep or something like that?
I took it makes me a little bit nauseous when I take the shot. Okay. And I asked for a bag in case I had a little bit nausea. I have no idea why that triggered them. I have not had one drink. I have not.
Did you consume any alcohol today?
One drink on this plane. Give me a breathalyzer if you want.
Sir, that's not what you said. It's not what you said. And you see, I've come across some people like this because he seems like he might be that type where it's like, you can't tell that they're drunk, but you know something's a little off about them. Especially if you know them, you're like, okay. And obviously they don't know this man right here. I personally don't think people should be drinking. Look, alcohol, in my personal opinion, is a poison, all right? I drink from time to time, not as much as I used to when I was in. I barely even drink now. But alcohol, how it reacts to a lot of people, no. A lot of people should not be drinking.
Hold on. Yeah. So why didn't you explain that to them when they asked you?
I did. I just want to go home.
And home is where?
Wisconsin.
Do you have any ID on you?
I do.
Okay, you mind if I see it?
You won't take it, will you?
No. Just gotta document what we did today, okay? All right. Okay. So here's the thing. All right?
I have no idea what's going on here. Okay. No idea. Don't take my ID.
I'm gonna write it down.
Let me hold it.
No,
Let me hold it. I have no idea why this is happening.
Okay.
I have no idea.
So, Mr. Dvorak,
I have no idea.
Here's how it's gonna go. Okay.
No.
Since you made them deboard, they
No,
want you off
they
the
did that on their own.
hold
I
on.
had no.
Mr. Dvorak, you are coming off this plane. You can sort this out with Delta a different way, but you have to get off this plane. They do not want you on this plane. Okay?
No, it's not okay. I'm gonna go home. I'm just sitting here. I have no idea. Why am I here? Why am I here? Oh my
You
goodness.
gotta come off the plane, okay?
No.
So, because Delta wants you off.
I have
Come
no
off
idea.
the
I'm
plane.
a million-mile flyer.
Come off the plane.
I want handcuffs. I want to be handcuffed and taken off.
So,
I want.
Why? Just. I think what it is. I think people get so deep into it that they just say, "Well, in for a penny," and it's like, no, just leave. Just get up. Like I don't get that. Oh, also, we're gonna look this dude up after this because Mr. Dvorak, yeah, Dvorak, yeah, we're gonna look him up, see exactly who he is and what he's about because this is embarrassing. Yeah, he better have taken some type of hit or lost his job or something. He probably didn't. See, that doesn't happen with CEOs. Never does.
we don't want, we try to
No,
we
you
don't wanna do it
handcuff
that way,
me,
but
so I have a lawsuit. I want a lawsuit. You handcuff me and
Right.
take me off. Thank you. You get your handcuffs ready. I have no idea what's going on here. I'm
I'm
shocked.
asking you, do you have any luggage?
I have no. I just have the iPad here.
Okay. So, again,
Hang on.
can you unbuckle your seatbelt and come off the
No,
plane?
you guys got to drag me off. I have
Why?
no idea.
Why?
I have no idea why you're doing this.
Mr. Dvorak, I don't feel like dragging you
I
off.
have no
really,
idea why you're doing this. I have no idea.
Off the
There's going to
plane.
be a viral moment here. So
Okay.
I have no idea what's going on.
Okay.
I have no
All
idea.
right. Do me a favor, stand up for me. Okay?
I'm buckled in. You gotta remove my seatbelt. You gotta forcibly eject me from the seat. And what's your badge number?
214. Okay, do me a favor, stand up.
No.
Stand up.
I
Come on.
am buckled in.
All right, here you go.
He's trying to get his moment to where he could record and be like, you see what they did to me? They threw me. And it's like, sir, they asked you several times to get your ass up. Get your fat ass up, right? And leave. That's it. But now you want to turn this into like a whole injustice thing. You see how they treated me? You see they tossed me to the ground. It's like, dog, no. They just wanted you to get up and get out. That's it. But now you're going to make them treat you poorly. For what? For what?
Stand up. Stand up.
I need handcuffs.
Okay, I'm asking you to stand up.
Are you accosting me?
Am I what? I'm asking you to stand up, okay?
I'm refusing to stand up.
Okay,
I'm sitting
so
in my seat.
hold on.
I paid for
Hold
the
on.
seat. I paid for the seat.
Hold on.
I've not done anything wrong to offend Delta.
Okay, I'm going to let you know right now. You are under arrest for disorderly conduct, okay?
Are you arresting me?
Yes, we are, so stand up.
I will stand up. I'm standing up under arrest.
Okay, put your hands behind your back.
Can I grab my...
Put your hands behind your back, okay? Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back, okay? Come on, don't tense up. Put your hands behind your back, all right?
We'll grab everything after we
Okay, hold on. Hey, hold on. Okay? Don't move.
I'm not moving.
Okay, come on. Let's go. You want to do me a favor, partner? You walk in front of him.
Okay.
I'm going to walk him down the jet bridge.
Can I grab the side?
No, hey, listen, walk down the stairs. Okay. Hold on, right here.
I've never been arrested in my life.
Okay, right here.
It's the first day.
Do not move.
I'm not moving.
Spread your feet.
I have no fucking
Right here.
idea what's happening.
Right here. Step into the police car. Okay?
Can you pull my pants up?
Yes, I will. Sit in the car.
Hold my shoulder, okay?
I got you. We're going to our police station. We take you out of those handcuffs when we get there, okay? It hurts. You're under arrest and you're going back to our holding facility, okay? For disorderly conduct, okay? You're under arrest. Yes, you did. You deboarded that whole entire plane prior to our arrival.
No idea why.
Mr. Dvorak, I'm not going to argue with you anymore, okay? I'm just going to tell you we're going to see how intoxicated you are. We're taking you back to our holding. Okay.
This is Pod 5, the first fully immersive sleep system. Intelligent, adaptive.
All right, I got you. Have a seat right there, okay? All right, Mr. Carl,
Yeah.
okay? If I take you out of those handcuffs, You're gonna be cool, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No idea why I'm in the handcuffs first place.
Okay.
This
All right,
is amazing.
Okay. You're not gonna be combative or anything like
No,
that?
I was never
Do me a
combative.
favor, stand up. I'm gonna take you out of the handcuffs, okay? Your hat is gonna have to come off. When I tell you, take your right hand, place it on the wall. Go ahead, place it on the wall, okay? When I tell you to, you're gonna do the same thing with your left hand. Go ahead. Have a seat. Have a seat. You're good. Have a seat. All this loose money, me and my partner have our body cams on. There's multiple cameras in here, okay? We're gonna count all this stuff, okay? 1, 2.
Man, I'm by no means a thief. Honestly, I'm not. Truly, I'm not. That's a lot of hundreds. They already know, like it's already known that, hey, look, there's cameras here. We have cameras on us. You know, they're going to count all this stuff. But that's why he said, because that's a lot of money. Well, that's a lot of cash just to have on your person. I usually don't keep, I'm not going to talk about my business. Yeah, that's a lot of cash to just have on you like that. You know, what's funny? Brief derailment. I try to tell people that the ones that usually have like cash, like, you know, I'm not going to say all that because some of y'all might use my words, start robbing people. Let me chill out.
$2,022.40. So $22.40. Okay. All of this is going to go back into your wallet. All right. Will you take a PPT to see where you're at?
No, I have no idea why I'm here.
I told you you are under arrest for.
Started all this to basically say, hey, look, I'm not intoxicated. Give me a test. They asked me if you want to take a test. No. You just want to be difficult now.
Disorderly conduct because you did not want to get off the
did not disorderly conduct in any way, shape, or form.
A full 40 minutes later, and the suspect is still not being cooperative.
Do I have a right for a lawyer?
Okay.
Do I have a right for a lawyer or not?
Hold on.
Do I have a right?
I'm going to explain to you.
Okay.
You're gonna let me. Right now, you're being housed for disorderly conduct. Okay.
No idea what conduct that is.
It's a misdemeanor.
I've
okay?
not done anything
All right,
disorderly. Not one bit.
When you're done, you're gonna have to
Not
show
one bit
up. That's
disorderly.
why. Okay. You know, I'm not gonna argue with you anymore.
Okay.
There's a bathroom. What do you want from McDonald's?
I'll do like a McDouble with just no bun.
You can take the bun off when we give it to you.
That's fine.
That's fine. If you want.
What fucking animal is like, I want a McDouble with no bun? First of all, I'm not judging you if you eat at McDonald's, but piss poor food. Like, honestly, besides their fries, and I don't even eat their fries anymore. Just if I don't know. But then again, they are offering him, and they don't have to do that, to be fair. So I'll give it to them. But that's just crazy. First, you expose your gut. You flashed me and everyone else here, and then you ask for a McDouble with no bun. What are you?
You want water to drink? You should want a
Large Diet Coke if you could. Large Diet Coke.
large Diet Coke, fries.
No fries. Just a McDouble, no bun, but I'll take
McDouble, no bun.
Yeah.
Large Diet Coke. Okay. All right.
So,
Okay.
Also, I don't know where this is. I know they were flying to Wisconsin, but first time I've ever seen them so accommodating when it comes to like them housing someone or taking someone away. You know, that's a first for me. I've never seen that. You get a McDonald's meal. They're getting you McDonald's. That's wild.
This suspect is Karl Dvorak, a former president but now senior executive at Epic Systems, a leading healthcare software company based in Verona, Wisconsin. Epic's software has been used to manage medical records for approximately 78% of patients in the United States and over 3% of patients worldwide. The company employs around 13,000 people and reported revenues of $4.6 billion in previous years. When our team reached out to Epic Systems regarding Dvorak's arrest, they responded expressing no further comment on the incident. However, in a statement to Midwest Safety, Dvorak himself responded, "The way I acted on the plane that evening was inappropriate. I have apologized to the airline, their staff, and I apologize to the other passengers." Dvorak was given a citation for disorderly conduct, and he is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Am I going to say the silent part out loud? There's a little bit of privilege when it comes to that. You know, he's a guy that has like a lot of influence supposedly, and then money. I'm not gonna say. I'm just saying I've seen this go down with other people and not as kind, where they also giving them like a McDonald's order where they just like, hey, look, no bun. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm gonna say. I could be off. I could be wrong. Maybe he cooperated at the right times as opposed to other people who we see just cooperate at no point in time. But personally, a little weird to me. A little weird to me. What else do I have to say about this? Yeah, I don't know how much I can stress this. I don't play when it comes to planes. I go where I need to go. I keep my head down. I keep quiet. I hear noise. I avoid it because I'm not trying to get involved with no mess. I do know for a fact, and hear me when I say this. If there's ever a time I had to deboard a plane because of some asshole that doesn't know how to just, I don't know, take an L, leave, or whatever have you, I will be sorely pissed. I will be so freaking pissed because no, that's the most uncomfortable thing ever. I gotta get to where I need to get to. I'm on time. Don't get me wrong, but it's like I don't want to do that. Man, that would piss me off. And then he just says like, "Hey, look, I apologize." And it's like that's it. And all he got was a citation. Disorderly conduct. I don't know. Whole thing is just kind of weird. Well, that's it for this video. You guys already know the drill. If you enjoy it, leave a like, comment down below. Tell me, have you seen a situation like this play out so smoothly? Because in reference to like the other videos I've done when it comes to people acting up in airports especially, this is one of the more very much mild side. I mean, all he got was a citation and a McDonald's order. McDouble, no bun. Which is wild. But yeah, this was actually one of the more like tame situations. So comment down below, tell me if you've seen a situation like this, or maybe you know a little something about how it is when you have stature and when you have status and you get treated a bit differently than the other common folk because you know you have pull like that. And subscribe if you want to see more. Peace.